Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona and welcome back if you've practiced with me before. Today's class is a 30-minute warrior flow vinyasa, a slower sensory grounding flow. So our warrior poses are really great for strengthening and stretching our whole body. They can leave you feeling quite grounded. Sometimes when we practice them, we become a little bit too rigid and get caught up with precise alignment. So in this class, I'm going to encourage you to move with a little bit more freedom and ease, so you have a better body experience as you practice and you tune in to sensitivities within your own body. So not only at the end of the class you have open hips and a nice balance feeling through the hips, you'll be able to better tune in to your own sensitivities and move in alignment with yourself as you step off the mat. I really hope you enjoy. Thanks for joining. Namaste. And begin your practice standing at the top of your mat in Tadasana, mountain pose, taking the feet hips width apart. And we're just here for a couple of minutes. We'll linger here, close down the eyes and just feel into your shape. And see this shape with a new perspective, with the eyes closed. You'll notice that rather than experiencing complete stillness and lack of motion, the pose is in constant motion. Without the sensory input from your eyes, stability comes from a little motion and your ability to adapt, feeling for balance from within the body. It's not simply a state of not falling, but it's experiencing each posture as movement, a subtle awareness of all the component parts of your body in space. From the ground up now, rock your weight into your toes, then back into your heels, lifting, spreading the toes as you land them back down. Find a natural place of center to rest your weight. Create a feeling of buoyancy and lift from the arches of your feet, hugging your outer shins toward one another, and feel a lift all the way up through the inner thighs to the pelvis. Now picture the very top of your thigh bones, the femur heads, and poise the weight of your upper body evenly over them so your pelvis feels neutral. Feel and sense a straight line from your ears to the middle of your shoulders as you bring your chin parallel with the floor. And as you hold this shape, notice there's no fixed thing to hold on to. Moment by moment, breath by breath, the posture recreates itself. There's motion in the stillness. And as you move through your practice today, encourage yourself to explore the shapes with more detail. Use this experience as a baseline for all your movement. Sense how your body moves into the pose, the inherent motion even when we become still. So you're moving from a place of feeling and arriving in your practice with curiosity. Take 3 deep breaths. Gently blink the eyes open and we'll start to flow, beginning with 3 half sun salutes. Breathing in, sweep your arms overhead, gaze up. On your exhale, soft bend in the knees and fold. Breathing in, lift up halfway, straight legs, arches, inner thighs lifting. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms overhead. Exhale, pray hands to your heart, Tadasana. Find your even posture. 2 more rounds. arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale and fold. Rise to stand with your in-breath. Exhale, Tadasana, moment of pause. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold in, release. Inhale, come to stand. And exhale, Tadasana. Surya Namaskar A now. Breath in, arms overhead. Forward fold on your out breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step to plank. And take a few breaths to integrate the qualities of Tadasana, taking in the whole body with a spacious view. Even equal effort through your arms, shoulders, core and legs. And as you feel yourself breathe out, lower to your belly for Cobra Pose. Inhale, gently arch your spine. And exhale, lower, coming back through plank. Press back up. And then hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Spreading the fingers wide, pressing evenly into all the knuckles of your fingers. Pressing the thighs, the shins back in space. We'll build our warrior flow now. First round, just letting go of any strict alignment as an obligation. Just take time to feel your way into each shape. Breathing in, raise your right leg up and back. Breathing out, step your right foot up, warrior two. Rise on your in-breath. And then use the next 5 to 8 breaths to explore your optimal posture. Stabilizing your foundation by deepening the imprint of your feet. Animating your back leg so the arch of your left foot stays bright. And as you track your right knee forward, wrap your right sitting bone down. As you do, try and feel the outer hip engage to support you. And just sense how the power of the hips helps sustain that lightness in your upper body so you can expand across your chest. Next breath in, reverse your warrior, sweep your right arm up. And exhale, transition into side angle pose, Pashimotonasana. And as you pause here, perhaps close the eyes and observe where you can offer yourself a little bit more space. Do you feel an ease in your shape, free and ready to move and adapt? Notice if there's a static or rigid feeling anywhere, just pause to feel. Next breath in, return to your warrior two and stay for your out breath. On your inhale, straighten your right leg for triangle pose. On your exhale, extend forward over the plane of your right leg and land Trikonasana. So keep externally rotating your right thigh, same time wrapping that right sitting bone down, stabilizing your shape, lifting the quads to straighten your legs. And if you're feeling stable, close the eyes and sense that your balance here is dynamic and fluid. Staying attentive to the subtle shifts and engagement required in the feet, the legs, the core, to keep experiencing a sense of equilibrium. Press down through your right foot. Inhale, rise all the way up, coming into temple pose. Turn toward the long edge of your mat, bend the knees, hands to prayer. Lengthening your sitting bones down, load some weight into your heels so your quads can share the effort with your buttocks. And on your inhale, straighten your legs. And on your exhale, take Warrior Two, facing the back of your mat. And as you flow slow on this side, just notice if you're able to move smoothly within your hips and your shoulders. Take one more full cycle of breath. Anchor your feet on your exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, side angle pose. And just notice how your hips feel on this side, more or less range. Listening to your own internal rhythm of breath. Allowing the frequency, quality of your breath to inform your adjustments. On your inhale, return to your Warrior Two. Stay for your exhale. On your inhale, straighten your left leg. On your exhale, triangle pose. And just sneak your way into the shape. Try and sense the left and right side of your torso long and parallel. And just feel for that. Your spine should feel like the letter I on its side. Just noticing the inherent motion, fluidity in your body as you hold, the expansion your breath creates, the dance of your leg muscles as you steady your shape. Try and create a sense of ease and readiness for motion without having to unlock the hips or knees from this shape to the next. On your in-breath, rise all the way up. On your exhale, temple pose to your right, heels in, toes out. And as you press your palms, find your midline, stack the bones of your spine tall, and stabilize your torso by wrapping all four sides of your waist in. Inhale here, and exhale, turn to the face, the top of the mat, take a Vinyasa, stepping back, high push-up, pause, breathe in, exhale and lower, Chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe smooth and deep. So next round we'll dance through the same sequence, one movement, one breathe. Breath in, raise your left leg up and back. Breathing out, stepping up, Warrior Two. Inhale, rise. Exhale, spread the arms wide, stay for your out breath. Inhale, reverse your warrior, left arm reaches. Exhale, side angle pose. Breath in, return, Warrior Two. Stay for your out breath. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, triangle pose, reach forward and down. Press down into your left foot. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, temple pose, just moving with your breath. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, Warrior Two to your right. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, left arm overhead. Breath in, Warrior Two. Breath out, stay and lunge a little deeper. Inhale, straighten your legs. Exhale, triangle pose, strong legs and abs. On your in-breath, rise up. On your out-breath, temple. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to the top of your mat and flow, stepping back to your high push-up. Pause. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Take a moment of pause so your breath can find its even pattern. Spread and feel your hands into the mat. Take a deep breath in, looking forward. Coming into a squat, end of your exhale, step or hop your feet wide, top of the mat. And you may wish to stay a little elevated here to support your knees, or sit back down on your calves, wedging your elbows to your inner knees. Take 5 to 8 full breaths. And if you're feeling warm and open through the hips and you'd like to take flight, option to transition into crow pose. Hands to the floor, fingers spread. Hollow and hug your abdominals. Gazing forward, shifting forward. Practice lifting one foot, perhaps both. Last 3 breaths here. And release. Feet to the floor. Separate your feet now, hips width apart. Slip the palms of your hands under the soles of your feet for gorilla arms. Lengthen on your inhale. Elbows wide, fold in. And if you've taken that arm balance, chance to stretch, re-lengthen the back of your wrists. Just tipping your weight forward toward your toes as you draw up through the hands and the shoulders. And stepping off the hands now, walk your big toes to touch, and we'll flow through a vinyasa, stepping back to your strong plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga, low push-up. Inhale, back bend, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. Next sequence, we'll balance the work of our hips and focus on internal rotation. And again, first round a little slower so you can feel and find your own unique alignment. And then we'll flow, infusing the shapes with the integrity that you establish here. On your inhale, raise your right leg up. On your exhale, right foot to the hands, high lunge. Raise your arms on your in-breath and settle in. Next few breaths. Your hips square forward. And to find the most comfort and support for your lumbar spine, feel for neutral in the bowl of your pelvis. You can experiment with a bend in your left knee to exaggerate that verticality of your spine if you feel tighter through the front of your left thigh. And then work to tilt the hip points up, engage the abdominals. Once you feel stable, straighten through the left leg, if you have the space without tilting and tipping the pelvis. Finding your own unique experience and body memory of the shape, which you can return to when we flow. From here, moving into single leg mountain, load your right heel, draw your left knee toward your chest, balance here. Level out across your hips, engage your abdominals. Find Tadasana in your standing leg. Outer right shin hugs in as you lift through the arch of your right foot. From here, tee out your arms and transition into eagle pose. Take the left leg over your right arm over your left. Sit low, make a shelf with your right leg. Hug your arms and legs toward midline. Just feeling the opposing actions of your hips now, inner thighs rolling in. On your inhale, unravel, return to single leg mountain, left knee forward. Take the hands to prayer. Very slowly make your way through Warrior 3, torso forward, left leg back. And land gracefully in a Warrior 1. Reach your arms, frame your ears. Pause for a few breaths. Soften into the shape. Notice if you walk your right foot to the right a little, it might offer a little bit more space to turn the hips forward and feel more neutral and stable. Breathe a full breath in. Exhale, extend your arms behind and interlace your fingers. Staying upright, breath in, press into the feet. On your exhale, humble warrior and forward fold. And if you have your balance here, gently close your eyes, feel into your shape. And try and be in a shape where you can sense the detail of subtle movement that's happening to keep you in balance. Same time, feeling easeful enough to move from here without having to unlock anything. Keep your hands interlaced. On your inhale, press down through your right foot, rise all the way back up. 2 straight legs. Turn toward the long edge of your mat for Prasarita Padottanasana. On your inhale, lengthen up. Draw your sitting bones slightly toward one another. Exhale and fold between your wide legs. And with your hands bound here, just be less concerned with getting your head to the floor. Just find a stance and the angles in the pose that offer release for you. A calm breath, a soft jaw. Release your hands to the floor, pause, feel the warmth travel down your arms, and then fingertips under the shoulders, take a halfway lift. On your exhale, walk your hands around to frame your left foot now, back of the mat, setting up for high lunge. Rising up with your in-breath, and then settle in, find your optimal posture. Just notice if you stand really high on the balls of your right toes, you feel the right thigh and glute switch on together. Try and keep that co-contraction in the rear leg as you work toward balancing the pelvis. Moving into single leg mountain, load your left heel and balance. Point the right knee forward, hold here. And then tee out your arms, transitioning into Eagle Pose, Garudasana. Right leg over your left, left arm over your right. Perhaps sitting just a little lower. Concentrated focus. On your inhale, unravel, return, single leg mountain, right knee points forward. Hands rest to prayer. And then slowly make your way through Warrior 3, torso forward, right leg back. And land, Warrior 1, ground and seal your right heel. Reach your arms and pause for a few breaths. Breathe a full breath in. Exhale, take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Stay upright, breath in. Breath out, humble warrior, fold forward. Keep your hands interlaced. On your inhale, press down through your left foot, rise on up, straight legs. Turn toward the long edge of your mat for wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale and fold between your legs. Release your hands to the floor, fingertips under the shoulders, halfway lift. On your exhale, walk your hands around to frame your right foot now, front of the mat, and step back through a vinyasa, or take rest, and we'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Just keep prioritizing an intention to soften and sense your way through your practice and into your body. Just feeling into your body with kindness, curiosity. So finding standing flow now, one movement, one breath, same sequence. On your inhale, raise your left leg up and back, down dog splits. Exhale, step your left foot up, high lunge. Raise your arms on your in-breath. Stay for your out-breath. Inhale here. Exhale, balance, single leg mountain, right knee points forward. Get steady, arms go wide. And balance, eagle pose. Wrap your right leg over your left, left arm over your right. On your inhale, project your forearms forward. On your exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, unwind the legs, single leg mountain. Hands to prayer. Warrior 3 to warrior 1, right foot steps back. Arms reach up on your inhale. Hands behind the back. On your exhale, interlace. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale and fold, humble warrior. Inhale, rise up. And feet turn toward the long edge of your mat. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale and forward fold. Release the hands to the floor, halfway lift. Exhale, walk to your right foot, face the back of your mat. Stagger the feet. When you're ready, when you're steady, rise up. High lunge. Stay for your exhale. Breath in. Exhale, single leg mountain, left knee to chest, abs strong. Arms go wide. Legs wrap, eagle pose, left leg over your right, right arm over the left. Inhale, squeeze in. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, unwrap, single leg mountain, left knee forward. Hands to prayer. Warrior 3, left leg extends back. Warrior 1 as you land, seal the left heel. Breath in, arms go high. Hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, big breath, open the chest. Exhale, forward fold, humble warrior. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands stay interlaced. 2 straight legs. Turn the feet, wide stance. Spread leg forward fold. On your exhale, folding between your legs. Release the hands, halfway lift. Throat open as you look forward. And to exhale, walk around to the front of your mat now. And we'll flow. Vinyasa. And we'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Calming the breath now. And just taking the knees to the floor and take your legs around in front of you to set up for Pashimotonasana. Extending your legs straight, flexing the toes, upright your spine. When you're ready, arms reach on your in-breath. And on your out-breath, forward fold. And turning your gaze in, softening in your body. Feeling your breath slow and settle. And gently releasing here. Grab any additional layers or props that you may wish to have as you recline down onto your back now. And simply land there, knees bent, feet wide, let your knees knock in toward one another. And we'll complete practice with a recline twist and check in with our hips. Go ahead, tear out your arms at shoulder height. Point your knees toward the ceiling, windshield wiper the knees over to the left. Just a nice way to wind down with an equal, even stretch through the inner and the outer hips that we've just focused on. Take a few slow breaths. Just emphasizing your exhale as a means to clear out, steer yourself toward rest. And take the twist up and over to your right now. Moving back through center. And if you have a little bit more time and you have a final posture you'd like to practice, just taking that now, pausing the class. If you're on that 30-minute increment, just extending your legs out long now, making your way into Shavasana. Final 2 minutes here. And allow your body to rest heavy and relaxed. And simply notice that even in rest and stillness, our body is in motion. It's digesting, nourishing, and absorbing the benefits of your practice. And gently, gently breathe yourself awake and alert with a deeper breath. Bending your knees, taking your feet to the floor. And rolling gently out to your right. Slowly dragging your way back up to sit. Thanks so much for joining me for practice today. So grateful for your company. Take care. Namaste.